What's up, you guys? Today I want to give you a few tips on what has really helped me get through the second trimester of this pregnancy. A little backstory on me is I have a 2.5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I'm currently 28 weeks pregnant with my third. So the last 3 years has been pretty crazy for me. Non-stop hormones, non-stop pregnancies. And now with this pregnancy, I have 2 little ones running around. So all of my pregnancies have been super different from each other, but I have noticed some consistencies throughout all of them. So I just want to go over some of the things that have helped me enjoy this pregnancy a little bit more than my last 2. So at first I kind of blamed this pregnancy being different from my last 2 pregnancies just in the fact that I'm having a boy this time instead of a girl, which my last 2 pregnancies were girls. But then I started to notice that if I would do or eat certain things, that it would trigger certain symptoms that I would have in my previous pregnancies. So the first thing that has really helped me get through my second trimester so far with this pregnancy is eating better. For my first pregnancy especially, I just ate whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I just thought that I'm pregnant. If I want to eat something, I'm going to eat something, and I'm not going to start a diet or try to deprive myself of something that I want since, I deserve it, I'm pregnant. This pregnancy, my thought process has been a little bit different. I'm really trying to manage my weight gain, and when I eat better, I feel better. So at first I thought it was because I was having a boy, maybe he's sitting lower and he's not as pressed up on my stomach, so I feel better because of that. But when I would have cheat days or maybe eat too much processed food or eat too much snacks, I would really start to feel differently, feel more like I did in my first 2 pregnancies. One of the worst things I experienced when I was pregnant with my first 2 babies was acid reflux. I never really knew what it was until I was pregnant. And it would be if I didn't eat enough, if I ate too much, if I ate the wrong thing. So it was like I could never make my body happy. But with this pregnancy, I haven't had really any acid reflux unless I go overboard on sugar or snacks. So the number one thing that has helped me with my second trimester for this baby has been just eating healthier. Kind of playing into that is water intake. If you're feeling thirsty, your baby probably feels like it's living in a Sahara desert. Water is going to help you with headaches that you're having, energy that you feel, your skin is going to feel better, you're going to look better. Also, I've heard a lot about how water can help your actual labor and the birth of your baby. You want your body to be at 100%. And if you're depriving it of water, like the main source of your body, then your body's not going to be at 100%. And that's really important. So another thing I'm doing differently for this baby compared to my last 2 is I try to work out at least 30 minutes every day. For my last 2 babies, I had extremely bad round ligament pain down in my pelvis. I mean, just getting up out of bed and walking around hurt really bad. I went to physical therapy for my second baby and it helped, but honestly, working out has helped me more than anything else. For this baby, I haven't really felt any round ligament pain, except occasionally if I lay in one spot for too long and try to get up, but even then, it's not even as bad as the last 2 times. So I definitely recommend trying to work out at least 30 minutes a day. And I know there's some of you out there that work out all the time. It's normal for you. But when you become pregnant, especially for the first time, you kind of just, for me, I really didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to eat healthy. I just kind of wanted to be like, I'm pregnant. Just let me be pregnant. I don't want to do anything extra. I'm already making a baby, but you're going to feel a lot better if you get up and move around for a little bit. I know 30 minutes seems like it's not a lot of time, but unless your body is used to working out for longer periods of time every day, then 30 minutes is going to take a toll on you. So if you feel good one day, I wouldn't push yourself too hard and maybe progressively extend the amount of time that you work out. A lot of times I feel good one day and I decide like, hey, I'm going to work out for an hour instead of 30 minutes, or hey, I'm going to work out and then I'm going to clean the whole house, and then I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to the grocery store. And then the next day I literally don't want to move because my body hurts or I'm just tired. So take it easy on your body, go slow, do a little bit more every day instead of just doing an extreme amount one day and then really feeling it the next day. Your body is already working so hard to make that baby that doing things that you would normally do, like doing the dishes, laundry, going for a walk, going to the grocery store, picking things up, things like that are going to take more of a toll on you than they would if you weren't pregnant. Another huge benefit to working out is it'll help you sleep at night. And I know like maybe if you're in your first trimester, you're like, sleep, oh my gosh, I can sleep for hours. If you're like me, your body will be exhausted by the end of the day. You lay down and you try to go to sleep, but your mind just won't shut off, and it seems like it takes forever to fall asleep. And when it finally does, it decides that you need to wake up in 4 hours for no apparent reason. Which kind of moves me to my next thing that has really helped me during this pregnancy is, like I said, I really struggle with sleep. Before I had kids, I could sleep anywhere, anytime. It didn't matter the light, it didn't matter what surface I was on. But now that I've had kids and I've gone through multiple pregnancies, for some reason, sleep is so hard for me. And it's even harder for me to eventually fall asleep, which is the most annoying part. So a big thing that has helped me throughout this pregnancy is if you have any kind of like music app and they have massage music or relaxing music. It took me a while to find the one that really worked for me. Certain tones would end up waking me up, so like piano music just isn't for me. But if you just try certain playlists and play it throughout the night as you sleep, I mean, it helped me immensely. And recently I started using the app Calm. They have like sleep stories on there where someone is just talking in a really soothing voice about the most random thing, and that has really helped me to finally fall asleep and stay asleep. The last tip I want to give you to help you get through your second trimester or your entire pregnancy is just to come to realization that your hormones are so whacked up right now. I'm not saying to blame every negative emotion you have on your pregnancy or to use that against your loved ones when you get in an argument, but your body is truly going through something massive. And you need to respect the fact that it's gonna put you through some emotional challenges sometimes. I just remember with my first pregnancy, I would cry all the time for no reason, and I would get so frustrated with myself. I'd be confused and I'd angrily ask myself, why are you crying? This is so dumb. And yeah, maybe crying over your husband leaving and not giving you a hug before he leaves is a little bit extreme, but there is still a really good reason why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. So just don't hate on yourself too much. And everyone is different. You could feel really angry or irritated, or maybe you have a lot of highs and lows. Whatever you're feeling inside, just recognize it. Take a second and remind yourself that there is a reason why you're feeling that way. And it's a pretty good reason. Try to assess why and what maybe caused you to feel that way specifically. Once I started to do that, I stopped feeling like I was a crazy emotional roller coaster all the time. It helped me start to feel like I was more in control of my emotions. So just stopping and realizing, hey, you're pregnant. You have a lot going on in your body right now. You're not crazy. You feel this way for a reason, and you just need to take a deep breath and everything's gonna be okay. All that being said, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be angry, as long as you're not taking it out on the people around you. I know that was a big problem with me, especially for my first pregnancy. Gosh, I feel like I've been pregnant. Well, I have been pregnant for the last 3 years, basically. But my husband has taken so many punches from me, just from me being up and down all the time and not really understanding my body and kind of just blaming him for all of it. And I wasn't doing it on purpose. It was just, I was so confused with why I was feeling the way I was feeling all the time. Why am I so angry? Why am I so irritated? And so this pregnancy, I've really been trying to work on myself and take a second and look to myself instead of lashing out at the people around me who are truly there to support you and love you and want the best for you. So those are the 5 tips I have for you today to help you get through your second trimester and possibly through your whole pregnancy. So eating healthier, your water intake, try to work out for at least 30 minutes a day. Sleep is super, super important because trust me, pretty soon you're not going to get a lot of it, especially if it's your first baby. And just recognizing how you're feeling and knowing that there is a reason why you feel that way and knowing that it's not going to last forever and you're going to be okay. If you have any questions about me or about the topic today, please leave a comment down below. If you can subscribe, it'd be a huge help to us, and I hope you guys have a great day.